All right, I'm going to start this. There's Gary.
I'm here.
Hi, Gary.
We're
doing something special today.
nowhere.
I don't think you should start ranting quite yet. We have a special drinking game episode. I want to do a couple tests to make sure we're actually on.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Outstanding.
I heard it was your birthday last week.
It was.
Somebody should have told you.
That's an occasion to be drinking.
It is.
Well, first birthdays, like, but 50
hold on.
Half a century.
You're frozen. You're in that spot again.
Yeah.
Pre-show, we talked. Everything was smooth and fine. Now, as soon as we start, it's all and frozen. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted.
Dag nabbit.
Where am I?
I can move this. Darn, I think I had it in the right spot.
I look a little stiff. Hey, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you do. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Hey, that's way better.
That's okay, though. I can't hear myself anymore, so that's a good thing. I won't sound like a drunken idiot yet.
Okay.
So first things first, cheers and happy birthday.
Yes.
Again. Cheers. I actually have alcohol today instead of water. But I'm also going to interdisperse water between each one so I don't get hungover.
Okay, good plan. That's always a good idea.
So, first things first, let's get this out of the way.
Legal disclaimer.
Legal disclaimer.
Disclaimer. The unfiltered and crude proclamation of jabber speech, gibber.
This is our overall disclaimer. I meant to do the
crudeness and
I'll just start it over. I meant to do this one. Where is it?
Disclaimer. Drinking responsibly, the only way to keep the last gibber.
Okay, let me.
Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to Fladge Rants Live.
I set up a whole new system. I may just flop it over if it doesn't work here. So there's my lower third. There's that. Give me a moment. Turn that on.
Sure. Every day I'm snuffling. Snuffle-uffle-uff-gussin'. Snuffle-uff-gussin'. There's encrypted for you. I like how shiny my head is.
The text is gone. It's just gone. Not there anymore.
Where's Drawer? He's probably in some remote location.
I'm not sure what to do. All my text is gone. Should be there. Shows it's there.
Well, you start telling people about Homunculi.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I have a picture of it. Do I have a picture of it? It's a little
homunculus?
Oh, I definitely have a picture of a homunculus. What my main question, why do they all have giant penises?
Oh, because they've got a fully developed penis but an underdeveloped body. Have you ever seen a naked midget?
I have not. Have you?
No.
Maybe that makes me prejudiced. I don't seek it out. I never tried to not look at one. I just never had the opportunity.
Right. I think we've actually been avoiding it intentionally.
It was the color. Maybe it's just, no, it's not there. It's not white at all. Why isn't it there? Where's my text?
I don't. You want me to call the legal department?
So, okay, I guess I'll just read off the rules then, because one of them is definitely technical issues and one of them is I don't know. So there's 2 drinks right there. So let's get that started.
There we go. I don't know.
We're
having technical issues.
Every time we drink, every time you're supposed to drink, you should hear this noise. So there's 2 of them.
I heard no noise.
Really?
Yeah, correct.
Well, everyone else did. What's wrong with you?
Oh, okay. I'm partly deaf. What?
Voice input? Yeah, it should be there. I'm a little disappointed that I know why you didn't hear it. I know why.
So maybe I should explain before we even get to the ground rules. This is the drinking game version of Fladge Rants Live. I think that was it.
I need way more time.
Yeah, I mean, so what is it? Every time we do a Mount Rushmore, every time we have breaking news, what's our other segments? Every time we do a drawer story, and every time we spin the wheel, right?
I'm gonna get those rules up. Honest, I am. I'm not sure.
I know.
Here's the rules overlay. Let's see what that looks like. Rules text.
Oh, you got a picture of the rules. Okay.
Let me change
Let's
font.
get this drinking game started.
I'm really trying, dude. I'm really trying.
There's drawer.
Oh, is he? I got to put
Do you have a drink drawer?
Arial. Oh, yeah. All right. I changed the font. I'll just change the font. Son of a bitch. It was so... You got to put and L on the switch. Hold on. You're not in there yet. Everything's different. You're in there. You're in there now. You're in there. Wait. No, you're still not in there. See, we're supposed to do all this pre-show. This is our new exposed behind-the-scenes pre-show. We'll be starting at 10:15 today, for real.
Yeah.
Normally, people have to pay for this content.
Yeah.
I just replaced drawer.
Yeah, well, let's see who's watching.
Okay. I just replaced drawer with
up to this. Look at this. How can you replace this? Look at it.
Crystal Mountain.
The growler.
Oh,
look.
There we go.
Big River Brewing Company. It's in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
There we all are. Okay. So the technical issues at least won't hamper us.
Won't cause us to not drink.
There's you. Check. Yep, I'm there. Drawer's there. Gary's
21 views, boys.
Check.
We haven't even started yet.
Check.
Okay, so I got... The audio. Okay, we're back.
That's outstanding.
Now the audio is going back out. Welcome, everyone.
Outstanding.
Oh, we're on there. Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to Fladge Rants Live.
Okay.
This is our special drink game edition.
Since I can see the rules real big, I'll just rattle them off. The drinking game rules are: drink if we say I don't know or a lot of, if we apologize, if we spill or knock anything over, if we're not ready. So for that one, drink. Every time you hear that bell, drink. Did you guys hear the bell? You didn't hear the bell, did you?
There's no bell.
All right, everybody else can hear the bell. I'll fix that in post. Just drink whenever you want on this. Every time we, you got to drink twice every time we hard R.
It's usually how I play this. It's usually how this show goes.
Drink if we smoke or vape. Drink if Jor busts out into a rhyme and starts rapping. Drink for every breaking news. Drink every time anyone laughs.
Okay.
Drink anytime we drink, which should create an infinite loop of drinking, and you'll never stop. Drink anytime we mention up north. Drink if there's any type of a sound effect, which again, infinite loop, because every time we have to drink, we're going to hear a sound effect.
Okay, I can't hear the sound effect.
You just heard it. Ding, 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 drink. And then
we got a double infinite loop.
We have to drink every time there is an inside joke. Drink every time we reference a past show. Drink every time we say anything that's verifiably false. Drink anytime there's a Seinfeld reference. Drink if we have technical difficulties, by the way.
Okay.
Drink. Definitely drink.
Yep.
Here's the ones that aren't gonna, here's the ones that aren't going to
sloshed.
We should have started rules with what you don't drink when you do X. So you would have a shorter
lot
list.
easier. Damn, I should have thought of that. I'm already
Right. Yeah, it'd be a shorter list.
the last few ones aren't going to probably get hit. So drink every time a chat is read. Drink anytime somebody calls in. Please call in. We need that number up there. Drink if you learn anything. And we're going to drink 3 times if Captain Kirk and Captain Jean-Luc Picard actually kiss there behind Gary. Cheers. Now,
Breaking news.
They're getting close.
that's 2.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Because the
That's 3 games.
fag pants and masturbation, Holocaust, and a frog is lost with 2 pogs that cost me $12.
I'll drink.
You gotta drink 3 times. As a breaking news, a vape, and a drawer wrap. Fucking A.
And then 3 more because we drank 3 times. Okay,
Oh, no.
just so the fun infinite loop
And then
ones,
drink 3 times because we drank 3 times.
we're going to cancel the infinite loop ones. That was just a joke. So please don't drink forever. Now, before I ask what you're
Right.
Oh, you
drinking,
can.
I'm going to go over this drinking rules
Right.
disclaimer here. And of course, the text is gone again.
Yes.
There it is.
Okay,
Hey,
perfect.
do you see anything wrong with that?
The only way to keep the laughs gibber. Hey there. You
Looks
It seems to
it
be
in it?
upside down.
Looks Hebrew.
Oh, man.
That's fantastic.
Why is it upside down? There isn't even a setting to make the text upside down.
This is our drunken episode. Wow.
I feel real bad about it. The disclaimer is important. It's very important.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't try this at home. The Fladge Rants home game is not ready yet.
Why don't you guys just chat amongst yourselves?
Hey,
I got a rant ready.
rant
Remember
on. What is
how-
what is the homunculus? What is that?
Homunculi are
Homunculus?
Clearly, Gary's going to cover all the homos over the next few episodes.
yes. Yeah, well, it's one of in a series of creepy creatures leading up to our big Halloween extravaganza.
Good one.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Jeez.
remember
I
how
don't know.
Dora
I've never
was
heard
all
of
up
this.
in arms?
No one's heard of it.
You've never heard of homunculus?
Hey, wait.
Oh,
I got
okay. Well, it's coming up.
Homunculus? I googled it and it didn't make any sense.
at that.
Homunculus.
Drinking responsibly. The only way to keep
Is it right side up?
Hey there.
I thought we had to drink if we said homo or faggot.
Gary's reading the rules. You guys might not be able to
Yep.
hear it.
Number 21 drink with our gibber game.
God damn it.
We need to get all gibber on you for just a minute. Now, we know you're over 21 or whatever the legal jabber age, and you're here to
Disclaimer.
have fun. Trust
Drinking
us. We want you to
responsibly.
jabber every sip of
The
that
only way
beverage in
to
your-
keep the laughs flowing. I'm not gonna be able to read this shit.
That consuming gibber is like-
Is this whole thing gonna be read
I'll
or
read
is
it
this for
again.
the audience? to
Gary,
read?
I'm
Gary's
not
reading it.
either.
You guys can't hear Gary, huh?
Take a hearty sip. My voice is doing it right now. Down from the good jabber here.
No, we know you're over 12 or whatever legal sexing age. Or
Sure.
wait, is that
Talking
how
over-
that goes?
You're talking over audio or AI, Gary. Let me
Stay
Oh,
hydrated.
my bad.
add his audio to my.
Just mute me. You just tell me to shut the fuck up.
Will it keep you gibber but it also helps
I
you
do have a
feel
mute
like
button.
human gibber tomorrow morning. Know your limit.
Yeah,
We're
just don't
all
forget to
about having
unmute me.
fun, not about gibber.
And
I'm
if
gonna,
you do,
I'm gonna put
whatever.
that vocal voice over mine, but then the audio ducking will probably fuck itself.
And put on those gibber socks. Rant
You hear it now, don't you?
All about pouring out our
Gibber.
gibber disappointment. Savor those gibber, and remember that the real comedy is in the rants, not the regrets. We're all here to have a fantastic time, and there's no need to jabber through your drinks. So sit back, jabber, and let the ranting and laughter begin. Gibber your time with us, but please drink responsibly. Gibber, my friends, clinking glasses, party gibber.
Clinking glasses, party gibber. So, all right, just to
I
be
like to gibber with my friends.
so, you got to be over 21 to participate, or whatever the drinking age is. We want you to enjoy every sip, but remind you to consume alcohol like everything else in moderation. What I recommend for any of the younger drinkers in their over 21 but still in their 20s, drink a water for every drink that you do, and you won't be as hungover if you're hungover at all.
I think you're being a little short-sighted because we do have our friends across the river there that can drink at 19.
19.
So.
Yep. So that's why I added, or whatever the legal drinking age.
Oh, duh. Hey,
There you go.
they'll just jabber me out of here.
I think there's some places in Germany where it's like 10 or 11 because, you know, you're never too young to drink in Europe.
Yeah, no, and there's some places that it's 10 or 11 for fucking,
Right.
and that's usually in like.
So, and the bullet points: sip, don't chug, stay hydrated, know your limits, rant and drink responsibly at all times. Okay.
I'm a big advocate for taking a couple aspirin the night before instead of dealing with your
Why?
hangover
So
after
like
it's
Plan
hit
B
you.
pill.
It works. It works.
I'm an advocate
Yeah.
of staying away from any pill type substance when I'm drinking, unless it's for fun. Then like sure, but medication and alcohol do not bode well on the liver.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Drink.
But a Tylenol PM. Oh yeah.
What happened?
Oh, I heard that.
Who did
Why
what?
did I hear that?
Because I fixed it.
I was already drinking. I have
Oh.
to drink again.
Breaking news.
Yep. Oh.
I fucking fixed it. That was pretty boring breaking news, but it had to be done.
Well, that's fantastic.
Technically,
Remember
it
when
was.
Thor got all up in arms over
Oh, no.
Michigan's
What's that again?
motorcycle helmet law?
Oh yeah. No, it's not so much the
Remember how
motorcycle
Dor
law.
got all up in arms about Michigan's motorcycle helmet
not-
law? It went in
it's not
fact
so much
on the
the-
books. We have to wear seatbelts in cars.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Both laws should not exist.
We don't have a helmet law. in
Either they
Michigan.
Now,
both should
how
exist
that
or they
relates-
both shouldn't exist.
Right.
They're contradictory otherwise.
A soldier.
Oh, you're in that favorite spot again.
Yeah, move a half inch to the left.
We'll figure this out one of these days. Wait, did I just see Jean-Luc and Picard kiss? Are they even there anymore? They're in the back.
I don't
You
know,
hear
but
Yes.
an animal. You hear them rolling around.
apparently the crypto
Yeah.
Kraken is trending on Twitter.
It's crypto
Oh, it's
Kraken.
promoted. Never mind.
At a different
The Kraken. I've
coin.
never even fucking heard of it.
Release the Kraken? Friggin' Clash of the Titans, man.
So are you allowed to have
Release
drinking
the
games
Kraken,
on
my ass.
YouTube? Probably not.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Cheers.
Probably not.
I don't know is what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Captain. Captain.
I can't.
So I don't think it's fair that you can die fighting for your country, but you're not allowed to legally drink in said country. That's not cool. That's
if you're gonna die, you should at least be able to be
Those-
drunk when you die.
I mean, what's next? Give women the right to vote? I'll show myself out.
I would love to talk about the women. Women did not want the right to vote because they didn't want to be participating in the draft. It was connected. Somehow they got the benefit
Correct.
without any of the responsibility. And even in 2019 or just recently, they voted it down again. It went into behind closed doors in committee, and they said, nope, no draft for the 18 to 25-year-old females? Are we allowed to call them females?
Yes, they are the
I think
females
just-
of our species.
I think you just call them pussy.
So I just learned something.
Okay, I think that's a drink.
What did you learn?
I forgot. I forgot.
Already.
Oh, I learned that,
you can learn it again.
something about women.
Does that
You
count?
can call them females. That's what I learned.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
I'll allow it.
Nope, actually, I'm not. I got to take that drink back.
Spit it back in there.
Spit it out.
Homunculi.
Oh, we're gonna start the rant. I'm excited.
Yes.
More penis.
Okay, so
Fladge Rants
bet-
needs more
20 minutes
penis.
in. Here's the rant.
It's about religion and how it sucks. Homunculus ruined religion, right? Sorry, I apologize.
Egypt was
Oh, wait, I
originally called
apologize.
Chem.
You got a drink.
Cum?
From the root
It was originally called cum?
Chem. It really just means black soil.
Kim.
But from the
I'm already empty.
From the root chem, we get chemistry and originally alchemy. Alchemists believe that if you combined a human sperm with a chicken egg, you could get a homunculus. A homunculus role
Humongous
in
chicken.
a laboratory. Are you familiar with hunchbacks such as the Hunchback of Notre Dame and Igor from the Frankenstein story? Mary
I
Shelley.
don't know them directly.
1820s. Similar role for these homunculi. Like a canary in a coal mine, an alchemist would make a concoction, but to see if it was poisonous or, in the case of alcoholic beverages, make you blind because the bad fermentation process, they would feed it to the homunculus, and if the homunculus dies or gets sick or goes blind, you know it's a bad batch. And that's why I selected this particular cryptid to be our little patron saint of drinking games.
That's terrible. That's a terrible reason. You suck.
The fermentation process is 10,000 years old, and I believe it was handed to us from extraterrestrials. How about that?
I like that. You know me, I like aliens.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, let's drink to that.
Yeah, let's drink to aliens. Let's drink to Brady being gone.
They say Louis Pasteur accidentally came up with the pasteurization process. They say that the original cheese was an accidental. They left camel milk out in the sun too long, and it
I
curdled.
think a lot of shit
And,
that they created would just be accidents.
Right, and trial and error. You know, you if you don't have a homunculus, you drink it, and if you die, you don't drink that. No one else is supposed to drink that batch. But I've seen drunk squirrels in my yard because they ate the fermented apples on the ground. But so this fermentation process has been around for a while. Didn't Jesus turn water into wine? Wasn't that like a big deal?
Supposedly. I think he just told everyone to
Okay,
turn
so-
around really quick. And then he swapped it
Oh,
out.
right. Yeah, look over there,
Turn
and then
around.
you just swapped it
Turn
out.
around. Turn
Yeah.
around. All right, now turn back.
Right.
Ah, look.
Yeah, the chemical process of turning water into wine doesn't exist, so I don't think that was was just sleight of hand.
Honestly, I think it just might be a metaphor for something that, I don't know. Maybe he managed to make a bunch of wine show up. They were having a party and they were like, fuck, we only got water. And then when they showed up, they were like, holy shit, Jesus came through. He brought the fucking wine. Like, it could just be a metaphor.
Right. When all we had was
Telephone
water.
game. I miss Brady. He used to be sitting right there.
Oh yeah, you can see where he sits. Well, it's on my screen anyway.
It was like a dildo on
But,
wherever he sits. It's weird.
But Igor in the Frankenstein story was lab assistant. His story was kind of cool. How we're coming up on Halloween. It's a good time to tell this tale. He was sentenced to be hung from the neck until dead, and it broke his spine, but did not kill him. Frankenstein was able to nurse him back to health with his lousy bedside manner and all. And then yes, master, he helped him with things, but it was his canary in a coal mine job that reminds me of the homunculus. Brady, you want to discuss the size of the homunculus's penis?
Just in time. Penis? That's
It's homunculus.
All I heard was penis.
The
It's
penis was
homunculus.
homunculus.
All I heard was penis. You lost me.
Yep.
Did I miss a few? How many drinks?
No, you missed
About
absolutely
15.
nothing.
Yeah,
I
we
kind
can
of wish
move
I would have
on.
left too for that.
Wow.
14,
Yeah.
15. Okay, I got
That's
them
not
all.
fair.
Every time I bail on the show, you got to drink.
Homunculus.
Okay, I'm caught up.
Homunculus.
Homo cuntless.
Pretty
Wait, I
much.
think I said it wrong. Homo cuntless. Am I saying it right?
Homunculus.
I'm saying it. Homo cuntless. Homo cuntless. They're gonna kiss. I know they're gonna kiss tonight.
Oh, they kiss every night.
I meant Gary
Gary
and
has a
Jor.
threesome with them. Oh, yeah. No, we can do that too. Be no different than last week or the other night.
So for the record and for the show, I don't drink. I get drunk maybe once every 2 or 3 years. So
What does
it
that
should be
mean?
fun. It should be fun.
Does that mean you're going to get gay?
I'm kind of a lightweight. I love you, man.
You're going to get gay. Brady's going to get nude before we know it.
I'm already in my jammies. In fact,
I'm actually
I would
wearing
s-
big boy pants for a change. So you can see
Are
the
you?
captains when I go? That's good.
Are you
Yeah.
wearing fence hopping pants?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
what
I
time?
know that's your favorite segment.
Woo.
It can be if it happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Snuffleupagus.
What are you rocking
So
the
it's good
snuffleupagus
to know
for?
that everything's back to normal. We look great and in focus again, and your camera looks like absolute donkey shit again.
Gary's trying
Yay.
to attract them children. Grown men who wear children's stuff on their shorts that don't have children themselves are definitely trying to attract a certain demographic.
Hello. Are there pedophile homunculi?
I think they all are.
Because it'd be really easy.
You
to
guys
like,
keep
"Hello,
dropping this
little boys.
homunculi like
a
everyone knows what the
leprechaun."
fuck. Like I know you already explained homunculi, but it just sounds stupid. It's just
I
like
meant you
it's the
explained
weirdest
homunculi.
word.
I missed it. Can you paraphrase?
He
and-
tried to. It didn't make sense to me.
I thought they were to
The
scale.
canary in the coal mine angle was the one I was going for, but the homunculi have a lot of history, and no positive results. Like that's the concept of adding human sperm to a chicken egg to make a creature just doesn't work. But
That's why
the
they are?
alchemists were trying to turn more common elements into gold, so that doesn't work either. So the alchemy
Why
was
doesn't it
a dead end.
Why doesn't it work?
Why doesn't it work?
In the method that they were using, or
'cause
just
you
in
got-
pure? Because I feel like if it's the universe, anything's possible. We can easily manipulate at some point in the future
We can.
molecules and atoms into creating actual legitimate shit.
The raw materials would have to be there.
Right.
We can't turn water into gold, but we can turn carbon into diamonds. Like they have to be the same
Yeah, but-
molecular makeup, or we have to add those
It's-
molecules, don't we?
You could take
I
protons
think
and
what
neutrons
you're
and
talking about is
electrons.
nuclear fusion.
Wait, I think I understand
Mhm.
everything. Can you make gold with CRISPR?
Slicer,
Is that what it's called?
sixer,
Oh, I'm sorry,
Splicer?
slicer. See, I fucked up.
swifter.
If I wasn't already
Swiffer.
drinking, I wouldn't have fucked up that joke. I would have called it slicer, but I forgot. By the way, those
Sweeter.
were
Oh,
two calls to a past show.
yeah.
Andrew are smoking or vaping. I'm not sure what the fuck that handcuff. I was confused when you had a picture
Wow.
of an 8 that was only 1 gram. I was thinking you guys should maybe get a different drug dealer.
Yeah, I don't know why they named that because it does seem kind of stupid. It's called the 8th,
The
but
8th,
it's White
right.
Boy Rick shit.
Well, you know what? Because high people can be very creative, but they can also like think they're very creative and not be. So
Well, it's
the
all
8th
interpretive.
is the brand. It's not White Boy Rick. It's
Yeah,
the 8th.
it's his brand, but it's the 8th by White Boy Rick. I don't know what the fuck they call it, but yeah.
And are they handcuffs? Because he was in prison.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
2.
That's some clever marketing. Did he have a stash of money waiting for him when he got out? You think?
I don't know. I don't think so because he's been interviewed a couple times by Charlie LaDuff, and I don't think so. But I mean, he was able to quickly cash in on shit like this and
Yeah,
on
good
his
branding.
story and stuff. So he was easily able to kind of get out and make do with not having fucking been in a job market for the last however long he's been in there, 20 years. I don't know. Along
Somebody
with
took
White Boy
some
Rick
money.
and
Right? He had quite an enterprise when he went in, so there must have been some money somewhere. Or maybe not. People can spend money pretty fast.
well, they say that's Kwame had money
Oh, he took it.
buried.
Is he in it? No,
Really?
he's
But then
out.
he's also-
He's out, right? Kwame?
He's in
Yeah,
Texas.
because unfortunately, it was the only thing one of the few things Donald Trump did terribly was releasing Kwame Kilpatrick.
I learned something. He's out. I thought he was still in prison. You know, since I'm such a stupid fuck, that's going to
27
be a
years.
big drinker. Big drinking rule.
White Boy
Big
Rick,
drink-
27 years.
27. Oh, yeah. I learned that.
Released July 20th,
Wow, this is
2020.
gonna get
2020.
reckless.
Homunculi.
You know what? Give me some pictures of homunculi, and I'm gonna walk to the graveyard because
fuck is a
I might not be
homunculi?
able to walk later.
Wait, we're doing the graveyard
You
You
guys
don't
see
segment?
know
that?
what homunculi are?
Are we doing the
Already?
graveyard segment?
Yeah, I know it's way too early, but what if I can't hop the fence?
That would be even more funny. Yeah. You need to set up a tripod camera you need to
see
set up
that?
a third-party camera of showing you.
We had a graveyard stinger. It was very exciting.
It was beautiful. Stinger.
It's great. Stinger, that's what it's called.
Stinger. Oh, that's what it's called? Is that
Stung.
what it's called? I also learned, does it count if I learn it this week or do I have to learn it during the show? I have to learn it during the show.
During the show.
You could try forgetting it and then relearning it.
I have already forgotten what you said. Why do all the homunculi look exactly the same? They must be real.
Homunculi.
It's the same reason retarded kids look the same.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
that is
mean
weird though. They do.
chromosomes?
They kind of have a look.
They do.
Right.
Their
Yeah.
eyes are real. Everything's too close together on their face, and they look a little bit swollen and puffy.
I don't know. Whenever I see one, I'm always like, I think I've seen you before.
Wait, are we talking about homunculus or
I lost the second milk crate.
we're in the graveyard segment? So we shouldn't really talk about homunculi. It'll be very confusing for the continuity of this wonderfully planned show.
You guys, see, Gary can't partake, so it's kind of
you-
annoying because he's too busy rummaging through the graveyard.
Are you having
I'll catch
technical
up.
difficulties climbing the fence?
You know what? I just hopped it.
So hey, while he's climbing through, what are we all drinking? Did you talk about that when I was gone?
I'm always on Irish coffee.
Does that
I
come?
am drinking my favorite beer, Hefeweizen from Big River Brewing Company
You couldn't get
in
the big
Chattanooga,
one?
Tennessee. No. It's a growler. I almost got 2, but couldn't.
I'm
What are you
drinking
gonna get to pay that
my
much?
well-known urine drink. It looks like it's already been drank.
I like urine.
It is guava, rum, and what's that carbonated water shit called? Now that I'm an adult, I shouldn't call it carbonated water. I'm supposed to call it tonic or spring water or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know? Is that what you said?
Fuck you.
I'm gonna have some catching up to do.
We're keeping
Why don't you
track.
bring your drink with you, dipshit?
He can't do two things.
Oh, because I had to hop a fence.
Yeah, and
Wait,
some kind of
and
pussy
then
mercy
we're-
that
we'll
can't
did you
hold.
already show it and we missed it? You're coming back already?
No, I'm walking around the graveyard. Here's the tombstone. Look at that. Can't even read it.
Put it on full screen for you. No, you can't read it. That's wonderful.
Piss on one of them.
Well,
Is that your
right
is
next
that
to
your
this
street
one.
light without a street in the background?
yes.
I believe that's a yard light then.
Piss on one of them.
Please don't piss on one of them.
I'm not gonna piss on one
It's
of
not gonna
them.
hurt anything. It's not gonna hurt anything. Again, these people are long dead. Their grandparents are long dead. So it's like
Their
no one's
grandchildren are
visiting
long
these
dead.
graves. If anything, the ammonia would be cleaning the concrete, so you would actually be doing them a favor.
You would. It wouldn't kill the grass either.
No, it actually might. They would have to string trim less
There's
because
a
it kills some of the weeds.
as ridiculous
I
as
think
it
this
is,
is the
whether you
largest
believe it or not,
monument
though,
here.
there's a kind of an honorable respect for the dead, right? All cultures.
Yeah.
Well, again, I bring this back to my issue with graveyards, where there's not enough space to bury everybody. So at some point, they've got to exhume these graves. So
Not enough
that
space.
entire graves,
Have you been up north?
that entire gravesite that is there, I doubt that there's new plots available that people are currently being buried in. Right. So all of those people had already
They're
paid their
not.
money,
It's filled.
and the property is just
bastard.
sitting there. The property's sitting there. Someone has to come through, mow the lawn for years on out. Mow the lawn, mow the lawn. Who's paying for this shit? They're going to need to sell
Right.
another fucking grave
I
at
see
some
them mow
point.
every
They're
week.
going to find the oldest grave and go, fuck, nobody's visiting this person. Don't they do that? I thought maybe they did do that, where they dig them all up, they burn them all, and then they cremate them and throw their ashes somewhere else.
Why don't they just do that from the very start?
I don't mind
honestly-
cremation. I don't even know
more
what the
popular
fuck.
nowadays.
What would you guys rather have done?
So I'm torn because if I'm really a Christian, which I was raised in faith as a Christian, I don't know
You're
what I
not
believe.
supposed to defame the body.
I'm agnostic. So yeah, if I burn my body, then if the rapture actually comes and Jesus comes back and I'm supposed to go with him or whatever,
Yeah,
then
right.
how am I
Bunch
going
of
to do that
ash.
without a vessel? But on the other hand, I believe in the energy thing that you subscribe to. So why do my vessel is
Thetans?
just for now? I don't need it
The
after the
Thetans?
fact. Thetans, I think that's a different religion. I'm not talking.
Honestly, that Thetan
there
idea.
is
So the Scientology angle, where the Lord Xenu, so there is a higher power that's an alien, so they do believe in aliens, and then they do believe in some
Right.
type of soul being that is able to transition from human from host to host or whatever. And so
Sounds reasonable.
there is a soul, there is an alien, so they do have a.
You have to take
I
away
don't
the
know, a
fact, though, that it
unique-
was written in jest to make fun of religion.
Yeah, I know that's the other thing. Yeah,
That's the
it was
one
a
small
modern-
fact. He was like,
a
"Here, I'm
modern
going to show
story.
you how stupid this is, and watch, people will believe it." He didn't even say that, but they did. Change everything you said to metachlorians and Jedi, and it'll mean almost the same thing to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. Imagine that.
Yep.
Imagine there be a
Wait, is the
cataclysm
graveyard
that wipes
segment
out
done?
the planet. Yeah, he fucking just pussyfooted
Yes,
his
I'm
way
back.
through it.
Dude, we got to close the fucking.
You can't do that.
Jeez.
That's I call shenanigans. This is some bullshit.
Total
He
bullshit.
just decided
Do
on
it
his own to
again.
go, I'm gonna do the graveyard segment before anybody even else wants to. I'm gonna fucking do it really quick and then jump right back.
Yep.
And it was lackluster. I felt like it was lacking. You're gonna watch this back if you watch it back,
Check.
and you're gonna be like, yeah, that
Check that off. Check that off. Check that off. Can I go to
Right,
bed
yeah.
now? Good show.
right.
Best-
Yeah, is that what
best
this is?
fucking rant
All
ever.
right, that's what he's speeding it up. All right. Oh. As above, so below.
Yep. Done. We're done.
Thought of the day: Homunculi are real. As above, so below.
I'm figuring out how to
Money.
capture Gary. You're trying to figure out whatever to drink and stories, and fucking Gary's just trying to figure out how to end the show as fast as he can.
Right. Beep, beep,
All right, as
beep,
above,
beep,
so
beep,
below.
beep.
Dude, I'm gonna hit the fucking button, man, and that's it.
Yeah.
Don't
Right.
test me. All right, I'm 2 drinks,
Same a
man.
game, motherfucker.
Is getting angry one? Can I? If I'm angry, can I drink?
Yeah.
I mean,
We
you
can
can
add
drink whatever
rules.
the fuck you want.
We can add rules. There's 21 rules. Typically, a drink. I talked to my college age children about drinking games, and they kind of laughed because when I was a kid, meaning my 20s, we would try to do something that the more drunk you got, the harder it was to follow. Like we had this stupid game where when somebody would do this, everybody else had to put their thumb on their nose, and whoever was left standing had to drink a whole beer. Like just nowadays,
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
what drinking games do you play? And they have nothing to do with the brain. They're like, well, we listen to Thunderstruck and we start drinking when Thunderstruck starts. And then when somebody else says Thunderstruck, they have to start drinking. And we just drink until the song's over. I'm like, that's not a game. That's just like a sprint. Who can drink as much? So Thunderstruck is one of the games that college people play, and some other one called Phineas Bog or some shit like that, which is the same. They play a song and they have to drink the whole time the song is on. Why not just like shotgun? You remember? Do you ever shotgun? That wasn't really a drinking game either, but that's the way the kids play now. They're like, who can shotgun a beer faster? Shoot the boot. Another one.
I think I honestly think it's kind of stupid. If you're doing it for fun, great, but it's just kind of dumb.
Drinking games or trying to drink as much as you can in 20 minutes.
I just feel like movies and TV shows have totally bastardized drinking because people think that you can just do 15 shots back to back and like still be able to function.
Right. Well, they also think that in Marvel that a woman can knock out a man, and we know that that's not possible.
Right. every shot is a beer, and so if you do 6 shots within the course of 2 minutes, that's 6 beers within the course of 2 minutes. Like you're gonna get pretty fucked up before you know it, and sometimes it takes learning the hard way, and I definitely learned the hard way on that one, which is why I switched to beer. Honestly, I'm a beer fanatic. I do do shots and stuff, but I try to stray away from that.
Beer before liquor, never sicker.
Okay.
I've never had that issue.
All right.
Liquor before beer,
We'll bring
never
out the
fear.
football then.
I know I don't have a flask or anything because I had to travel.
And again, the college kids help me
I'm
on
not
that.
taking a shot from the
You know
football.
why beer?
I'm just pouring it into the drink.
You know why beer is safer?
Huh.
Because you get
It's like
you get stomach problems before you're gonna get too fucked up. I mean,
if you drink shit beer. No, it's because there's a built-in fluid that's in your beers are more fluid.
It's more gaugeable too because they're only like what 5 or 10% instead of 80%.
That too. When I'm drinking a beer and I'm starting to get a little too drunk, I can go, okay, when I finish this beer, I don't think I'm gonna have another one.
If you've already done 5 shots and you're like, shit, I got 4 shots that haven't even hit me yet.
Yeah. Then you go to the bathroom and
these are lessons, young people. Listen
shove
to
your
the
finger
old
down
people.
your throat.
They may not know,
if you need
but
to go to the
definitely know how to drink.
There's nothing wrong with going to the bathroom, shoving your finger down your throat, puking up a lot of the liquor you just drank, and just starting over.
Start over.
It's okay.
Like
I've done that several times where it's like, fuck, I drank too much too fast. Let me throw some up. That way I can keep drinking. Because otherwise I'm just not going to have anything else the rest of the night.
I'll be honest, I must be a gay pussy because when I throw up, that means I'm done.
No, I've thrown up to just clear it out. Like it was like, that was a bad idea. I drank too much too fast. Let me get it out. Because you're gonna have to process it, and I'd rather not process it and be less hungover or less fucked up. That way I can keep drinking.
I really hope we talk more about drinking than homunculi penis.
Well, I would say embarrassing. I guess it's kind of embarrassing.
Homunculi penis.
I like a good humongous penis.
I'll be honest. The only reference I ever heard of homunculus before you mentioned it was on the show Big Bang Theory. They refer to Leonard, the little boy, as a homunculi. Sheldon does. But then they always say a perfect replica miniature of a human. So I didn't realize they had outstanding features.
Yep.
I thought they were all the same, just a miniature replica of a little person. That's what are they Asian? The little miniature sculptures of them? Or are those the big things with the penises that I've been seeing with the big lips?
I've also seen them with really big hands. Well, do you know how midgets have normal size? You know how midgets have a normal sized human head?
I do not.
So they look like a tiny, like a baby.
Extra large foreheads.
There. That's
they have extra large foreheads.
Those giant hands. No, he's got a little tiny forehead and a gigantic bottom jaw.
I know his hands and his lips
But that is the most
and his tongue
popular.
are gigantic, but I can only notice one thing on that picture. Does that mean I'm gay?
What?
Yeah. No,
Tongue?
that means I drink. Every time Brady realizes he's gay. Shoot the sound.
Let's get some bear. Let's
Shoot the
bear.
sound.
I'm gonna get blitzed.
Yeah, that's gonna happen to me too.
Maybe I shouldn't have added the booze.
The funny thing is to be honest,
Okay, well,
this
good
just show
job.
the integrity of the show. Any one of us could have completely faked it. Completely faked it.
Right.
I could be drinking Kool-Aid right now,
Yeah.
but I am not.
I've been accused of drinking chocolate milk because it kind of looks like
Yeah.
chocolate milk.
This is a nice gauge.
It is not chocolate milk.
I'm there. Right.
Oh,
That's kind of what I was gonna
oh yeah.
mention
There.
earlier.
Shout out
Early
to
on in
Gary.
my quest of hanging
That's what
out
I'm drinking.
places.
Thanks for asking, by the way. Not that anyone cares.
You already said what you were
I've got
drinking.
rum.
I guess Gary wasn't here though.
Oh, I did say what I was
But other-
drinking. Sorry, that's my bad.
I was here.
I forgot. I don't know.
I'm always here.
Drink whenever Brady forgets.
Oh shit. That's going to be an infinite drink loop because I'm going to forget.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what?
So what about these fucking stupid homunculi?
I don't know what the fuck a homunculi is. You guys keep saying that, and it just doesn't register, even though it's been explained. It just sounds like a dumb word that makes no sense. It sounds like gibberish. You
So
say it, and it's just doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean a fucking thing.
Gibber jibber. It's
Jabber, jabber.
yeah. That's. I'd like to
It's
know the
funny.
mythology. I don't want to just know that a chicken screwed a fucking whatever you said with the sperm and the chicken egg. That's how homunculus
Yeah, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Obviously, the chicken had to come first before the
Maybe
egg was
this is
made. So,
the homunculus came first. Maybe that's the whole solution
what
to
is
that.
a
riddle.
homunculus? I don't know what the fuck this shit is. What is it?
So
Sum it up in 2 words. Homunculus.
Homo erectus.
Sum it up in
What are the
1 to 3
what are all those?
words.
Isn't it just a specification
Homo
of a
erectus?
human, a miniature human?
All right. I grabbed a
No,
bunch of
it has-
booze.
Large hands, large head, large lips, but a small penis and body. Oh,
That's
excuse me.
homunculus?
That's a homunculus. I want to know, besides the chicken egg and the human sperm, what is the mythology of where this thing came from? Why do we even care? I mean, why do you care?
I
should
don't.
be more
I've
specific.
never
Why do
heard
you-
of it until Gary postured it.
Is it an alien? Is it a cryptid?
The canary in the coal mine angle is my only real thing, but
That's
that
the
it's
second
a
time I heard that
cryptid.
reference. but
Oh,
I
wait.
don't know what you're referring to. Was it during the rant?
You know that. Well, every time I forget to rant, you got to drink. No, you know what the canary in the coal mine's for, right?
To get the guys out of the gas before the canary dies, before the human dies. It's a gauge, an indicator,
Correct,
a
okay.
safety. But PETA doesn't like that. They probably let the men die and save the fucking canary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dry gin. Dry gin was one of the first things I
Yeah, that
ever
was dry
drank.
gin.
It is so. It tastes
Really?
like it tastes like rubbing alcohol to me. Yes, I've tasted rubbing
This,
alcohol.
That's
this
I mean,
one
all
actually looks
liquor-
like a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
I can
all
drink
liquor
that.
kinda-
What else do you have?
It's not as good as Bacardi, but it's pretty good.
God damn it!
For the ladies.
Still don't understand the bat.
I got more. The
Homunculi.
bat as like,
Bacardi bat.
yeah. Oh, there's a Bacardi bat? Where's my Bacardi? Oh,
Yeah, that's their logo. Is that bat?
I've got two kinds
Party,
of gin.
party, Bacardi, fun, feeling party.
So I don't believe in homunculi.
Yeah, I
I just
got
rapped.
this-
Draw rapped.
You did.
I got-
You busted around.
Oh, draw rep.
Wait, I gotta hit the
I'm trying
button.
to
I
find a
started
picture of
partying
it. It's like a
heartily at a
midget.
retarded garden party.
Oh my god, I tried to remember
This is
that.
Creme brulee.
I searched through a bunch of transcripts. I googled all the videos. I couldn't find that. You need to write that down so I can have fun with that.
Started
That
farting at a
Okay.
gardening party.
Right. That's all I remember. And it's not as funny when you just sound kind of like a I sound like a raving
I said I'm
lunatic.
sorry, but they'd hardly pardon me.
Right.
Yeah. Even though those were never
It's
the
the
lyrics,
opposite of a
but-
tongue twister too. It rolls right off the tongue.
I know. That's why I'm saying I wrote it.
But you didn't though.
It's a
I started
passion.
farming
But
at
I
a gardening
did. That's
party.
what
You're referring to a passion.
the reason
Pardon
you
me
don't
heartily.
recognize my lyrics is because they're my lyrics.
I don't mean to be startling, but I farted all over a thing that rhymes with that. I'm trying to find a picture of me and a midget.
Even though it was a failure.
I found the picture the other day, and I thought I moved it to the front of my shit here, but it's a picture of me and a midget.
So the alchemists,
What?
the mythology is the
No way.
alchemists stumbled upon making a homunculus trying to make gold by combining a human sperm with a chicken egg. Am I getting that
They're
close?
gonna make gold with chicken eggs and sperm?
Yeah, I don't know how the
That is
homunculus ties
quite
to the alchemist.
fucking...
They were just trying to mix everything, trying to get gold, and they
Just
supposedly
mix it.
stumbled upon making a mini man with a regular sized dick and big hands, which is the opposite of a T-Rex.
Okay.
They could really jerk off. They could jerk off like 3 of their own dicks with one hand. I'm a little envious because I can barely,
they
I
can't
can
reach
barely
'cause
fit
of
my
the
dick in
little arm.
both of my hands.
I don't know. What if the hands are too big and they can only like grab
Right.
they can't like grab it well, you know?
Well,
They
we'd
gotta,
have
like,
to
do
we'd
one of
have to
these-
refer to Gary
Yeah.
Gary the pedophile on that one. What do you do with the small penis and a big hand, Gary? How do you handle that? How do you handle that problem? You make it grow?
I'll just drink.
Right, I can drink
Oh,
that.
that's good. Yeah, that's good fun. Wow.
I still
Okay.
don't understand
Wow.
the homunculus either, but wait, they're
It
making
just
a
sounds like
homunculus.
gibberish.
Homunculus is fun to say.
Weird channel that made a homunculus, a cross between a chicken and some other species like a human. Well, I'm gonna.
You guys hear echoing video? Because I do.
No, but I'm glad that guy summed it up in like a fucking 4 words and Gary couldn't.
See that stringy stuff forming in there? That's the DNA. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Inject my DNA into the egg.
You can tell just by this guy's voice that
This
he's
guy's
dead
definite.
serious.
He did in his video.
Wow, I was gonna say you can tell by his voice that he's totally gay, is what I was about to say.
Look it up.
He's making a
Nothing wrong with
homunculus.
that. No, he's proud to extract his own semen and put it in there. Is what this is all about. He just wanted to show everyone his semen.
You know, you can go to the grocery store, the library, or the bar to get a friend. You don't have to make one with your sperm and a chicken egg.
Right. This guy just wants to make something so he can fuck it.
Something's there.
Something's there.
For the record, this
You know how light
video
and
has
fluffy it is?
9.2 million views.
I even followed the final.
Oh, he's claiming that that's his fucking cum child.
No, it already
Is he
has an
claiming-
embryo in there.
Dude, and you know what
Half
happens?
dead.
Poke a hole in an egg, the fucking yolk is going to dry out and look like some weird that was like a red blob, but it was yellow.
Ooh, the red blob. I remember the big red blob.
Oh, that was a reference. Wait, was that wasn't a show, that was a party reference, but that counts. I'll count it. I will
Okay.
allow it.
Did anybody bring their homunculus to show?
Yeah, I got him in my pants. You want to see it?
I don't, but Gary does.
No.
Let me leave you guys.
I
So
mean,
it's a
yeah.
chicken creature? That's with human cum? What we're talking about? The whole episode's about a chicken cum creature?
A chicken cum creature.
Yes.
That's way. The marketing ended up being
Yep.
homunculus though, because
Nailed it.
Right? That sounds so confusing. Chicken cum
chicken
creatures.
creature didn't really sell on the test marketing.
I just like throwing a
Who's
word at
selling
you
what?
guys that you've never heard before.
I'm going to reveal something to everybody on that's watching and people that aren't watching.
Brady's coming out of the closet.
Oh,
Hold on.
dear.
Gary likes really stupid shit.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yeah,
the
if you
more
didn't realize-
ridiculous it
Finally,
is,
you figured
if
it
you can
out.
find a really
Flat.
stupid shit that a group of people believe, he literally gets his dick hard over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fladge is a
Yes.
That on
retarded
the one hand, he
fucktard.
doesn't understand the people. But
Every
he points and laughs.
Day I'm snuffling.
Every day.
Like
Wait,
snuffleupagussing.
you say that in the actual. I'm not sure who's that rapper. Every day I'm shuffling.
Drawer?
I was just trying to get somebody to bust a rhyme so I get the ding ding.
Gurgly.
You
Ding
can,
ding.
I still want to drink. That's a good thing. I'm like waiting for somebody to make a rule. Does everybody drink at
Yeah.
home? That's of
Garrett
age?
used to deliver
Yeah.
Snapple, but he's an asshole, and he lives in a castle,
All right.
and he likes fractals.
I do.
Yeah.
A lot.
I should have done floorboard.
This is
This
our
forge is
fractal
gorgeous.
episode,
Of
right?
course it is. Of course the floorboard is gorgeous. Of course the forge is gorgeous, glorious, gorgeous of forges and forges. A smorgasbord
can't
of
afford this.
floorboardless
I think
forges.
Make-up words count as long as they rhyme.
The floorboard,
Yep.
floorless Ford Taurus with jugs Ford.
A lot of those
Four
rhymes, for the
words.
record, I think they would
Any
actually
stories?
rhyme with orange.
Mm-hmm. All right. I have to pour more.
Drink mate. That's not that. You fucker. You fucking Soda Stream's the original.
Soda Stream, you can't actually mix the juice and stuff in the thing. It clogs it up. Drinkmate fixed that.
No, you don't want to do that because it's
Oh.
just gonna freaking fizz.
No, it does not fizz. I mean, it fizz. I want it to fizz.
Honestly, I actually would just after a while I got tired of dealing with all of that. Is that just straight soda water?
Yeah, because I want to clean it, so I don't. This is always just water. I just rinse it.
No, that's usually that's what I started doing. I got tired of all the syrups and all that shit. I just started drinking carbonated water and said, "Fuck it."
Just water?
Agave.
Hey,
A
Gavy.
faggot blue.
Agave farmer.
No, I know, but it's a faggot. It's a
fucking
faggot
hat.
beverage. That's why it's a gavy.
If
got a-
Jor
he's got a
mispronounces something, you
jumpsuit.
got to drink.
He's got a jumpsuit on.
No, I know, but I said I pronounce it agave because it's a faggot beverage. It was a fucking double entendre, motherfucker. Drink to that.
Hamas.
Hamas?
Still better than
Hamas has
soda.
some great hummus.
Look at that shit in the bottom. That's not that.
What do you guys think of all the freaking? Ooh, look at that. That looks evil.
It does.
What do you guys think of all the controversy with hummus? There's Israels that are like Muslims that are coming out that are Americanized Muslims that are actually supporting that stuff, and they're getting trashed. I forget who the fuck they were. There's a couple of them that are people that people know. Oh, look at that. Fucking gorgeous. Look at
It's
that.
like
How come it's not
disgusting.
rising? The color is not rising.
It's super thick. It will. It's got
That's what
that-
she said.
It breaks down and then it goes. I think I'm trying to make a homunculus.
It's super thick. It's
No.
so thick.
Super thin. That's the secret.
It's super thin.
3 ingredients. As long as one of them's alcohol, we're good.
Why can't I find the fucking midget picture? I ran into it the other day. Well, it was my favorite midget. My brother and I would laugh every time. Imlay City Kroger. I don't think he works there anymore, but on our way up north, we'd stop at the Imlay City Kroger, and there's this little midget guy that would work in the meat department, and we always wondered how we would stock the meat on the high shelves. But the dude would walk around, and he'd wear his hat. He'd be a little midget, but he'd have like these big boots on, like the big lugs, and then he'd wear his hat like this. Like it'd literally be like this, like trying to extend his height. It was the fucking funniest thing ever, and we
You know
fucking
you're
laugh every
heightening.
time we went in there.
Hey, guess what that
No,
was?
so the one day,
We know you're
one day I
heightening.
set up my
It's a
phone.
Seinfeld reference.
Right. Oh no! Drink to that. Yeah, so I pushed my
Alright.
cart on the one side of the meat section, and I left my phone recording, and then I walked on the other side of it, and I walked behind him, and I kind of went like this, like, and
Showing
he's
off your
literally
6'4"
like,
stature.
he's literally up to the bottom of my ribs, like he could barely look into the generic, you know, like the freezer meat section thing, and I'm like have to like it's waist height for me.
So at what point is that like we have to hire everyone, but like they can't reach half the shelves? Then we have to.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
don't know. After a while,
'Cause I have a short
She was
mother, and
always-
she complains that grocery stores should accommodate to her, but that means all grocery stores would be no higher than 4 feet tall, and everyone else would have to bend down.
I don't know. Go fuck yourself
Ooh.
if you got an issue. You can just
Did
get
you
an
just tell
associate.
my
They'll get
mom to
something
go
from
fuck herself? Let me
Yes,
be clear on that.
yes.
I believe so.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on. No,
I'm going to pick a fight.
don't worry. I non-discriminatory.
Fuck
Mrs.
all
Brady
mothers, not just
and
my
Mrs.
mother.
And Mrs. Fladge can go fuck
Right.
themselves. Stop watching,
Okay.
Mrs. Fladge and Mrs. Brady. Supermarkets aren't going to be made for you, so go fuck yourself.
I continue.
Ask some asshole like me. Ask some asshole like me to get something from the top shelf, and I'll fucking get it from you. But don't be fucking surprised if I go, hey, you mind getting that from the bottom shelf for me? Because I don't want to bend over.
We were shopping.
I
And
just feel like that's equivalent.
She complained about it, and I was like, but they have the exact same stuff down here where you can reach it. It's like they actually have dealt with it and understand.
No, sometimes
that's not good enough, she said. That's not good enough. There shouldn't be shelves up there.
No,
Which
it's
I
the
love
best.
it,
Sometimes when
absolutely asinine.
When some of the stores keep their extra restock items like above the shelf, they're not meant for like public to grab. They'll grab them from up there and then put them on the regular shelves. Yeah, but it's great when shit's out.
Jordan,
and I can just
grab them.
I can just grab those fuckers.
I can grab them too.
Yeah, they got better taste.
If you find one of those, if you find one of the fucking stairs on wheels.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I've thought about walking around a grocery store and just for a prank and just walking around and asking short people to get something from the bottom shelf for me.
That's hilarious.
It's equivalent. Why is that? Like, why is it? It's no different. It's what I love about the fucking Gary's thing about the have a blessed day, have a cursed day. It's giving them the exact same content. It's like it's no different.
Right. The average man is 5'9".
It's the same request. No, it's not.
I'm a friggin' giant.
Yeah, 5'9" because India and Asia have such large populations.
Well, if you have one homunculus, that's going to bring the average like way down.
Way
down.
Is
homunculus.
What's the? Let's break that down.
I like how it sounds like there's a little monkey right in there.
It's Latin,
I don't
right?
know. It sounds like it's big, but then it comes to find out it's just a half chicken, half sperm creature with big hands.
Means I can put that. I got new buttons.
Word to homunculus.
Video share. There we go. That's not the right fucking page though. There we go. The word homunculus means little man in Latin, but in
little man.
Neuroanatomy?
Really?
Is that neuroanatomy? I've never heard. What is neuroanatomy? Is that your nervous system?
Neuro or neuro?
Neuro. Sorry, I'm not.
Neuro is the brain. My girlfriend actually has a bachelor's degree in neuroscience.
Not the flaming emperor.
Brain. It's brain. My girlfriend has a bachelor's degree in neuroscience.
Cortical homunculus represents either the motor or the sensory distribution along the cerebral cortex of the brain. So
to the top of your cerebral cortex, feel like you bust a nut from raw sex, clog up your bloodstream. That's fucking some Wu-Tang. Grand Central's terminal like something station. War of the masses, they outcome disasters. Many of the victims' families save their ashes and know their names on walls and graves and plaques.
Yeah, I put this.
Is that a Coke reference shirt? Is that a Coke reference shirt? Is that shirt a Coke reference?
Snuffling, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
did you know that when you bought that? I doubt it. Is that supposed to be like an adult Coke reference? And it's
I doubt I even bought this.
No, you found it.
But he's got those.
You stole it from some child. This is from the child you took.
That screams the 80s with the triple line font and shit.
80s.
It's actually not. It screams the early to mid 2000s because Kanye West actually made those way popular.
Do you know what Kanye West was repeating in the early 2000s? It was the 80s, you motherfucker.
Yeah, but he made it way popular than the 80s.
Way more popular. The 80s was kind of lame. We had no identity.
I know. It's weird that all that the 90s rap music fucking blows too, though. I mean, there's the hip hop adage of it is great. The hip hop adage of it is great. But it's so primitive.
My favorite rap song
so
of all
shitty.
time from the 80s was Jam On It. I don't even know who sang
Jam On It.
But that was it. It was before everything. It was
jump on it.
Yeah. What's the first rap? The something gang. This
Sugar Hill Gang.
Is that it?
Yeah,
that's it.
I said a hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop, and you don't stop, a rock on, baby brother to the. But then you can also have the hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop, and you don't stop, a rock to the bang bang boogie, the ump to boogie to the rhythm to the boogie to beat.
Oh, I made that one stronger.
Nice. But then there's also Redman had his version. Yeah. Kid Rock had his version.
What's gonna happen if I drink all this? And I don't usually drink.
You're gonna get fucked up.
You'll get plowed.
You're probably gonna. You're not gonna wake up in the morning.
I don't have to wake up in the morning. What does anyone have to wake up in the morning?
I'd like to. 5 hours. Yeah. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I'd like to.
Ideally.
If I don't, I guess that'd be the best case scenario.
Kids are off to college. I think I've stated this many times. I am not suicidal. I'm not seeking. I'm not like diving off cliffs. But if I don't wake up tomorrow, I'm content.
Well, don't you guys think you're both immortal?
After I had kids,
In
I
what
do.
sense, though?
Sorry, I
In
don't
what
mean to
sense of
rub it
the?
in. But the only
In what
the
sense of the
closest thing
term?
we
You
have
mean
to
like a multiverse,
I mean,
electric in a world where the
Oh,
physics
just living
suggests
forever.
well, we do.
in a world where the current popular physics suggests
Yeah.
that energy cannot be created or destroyed, the fact that there's multi universes, the fact that there's multiple strands of time that exist simultaneously. So even if you die in this strand of time, you exist in another strand of time. Well, I mean, what
I
are
like
you
that.
what are you
Okay.
suggesting? What are you suggesting? That it's zero.
The
There's zero
perspective-
possibility. There is zero possibility, is what you're suggesting.
Yes.
Even though you just agreed with what I just said.
I do agree with what you just said, but the only perspective that makes any sense is the mortal one.
All right, so I've got you. So the whole UAP phenomenon and the aspect of multidimensional beings and there being the whole linear time and all that. On the one episode, it's just hilarious because we were just talking about random shit and we were probably pretty toasted at that point. But you're just like, let's go Skinwalker Ranch, and then you followed up with zero things from Skinwalker Ranch, and then the topic was never brought up again on the episode.
We do that a lot.
You seem intrigued by
Nice.
Skinwalker Ranch. Skinwalker Ranch entails
Yes.
that there's weird electrical phenomenon, weird entities, weird energy beings. I mean, again, going back to my Lord Xenu and the Thetans.
It's kind of like a curse.
It could
Living is a
be,
curse?
yeah. I mean, reincarnation could potentially be a curse, but that's kind of what if you suck, you come back and have to redo it again.
I feel sorry for people that feel that way. That doesn't
What if
mean
everything's
I don't
just
think
repeated?
it's
They
not true or
have-
not, but if you're going through life and you think it's just this suck trial and tribulation, then I don't think you're seeking joy properly, and you should change everything you're doing.
I mean, life
Everything
in
you're doing,
general-
Even though, let me be
Life in
clear, even though
general
I'm
is a
content if I
grind.
don't wake up in the
Every
morning,
time Drawer
I love every aspect
or
of
Brady
my life.
make any sense to me, I'm going to drink.
Well, then you're never going to get drunk. That's a ridiculous rule.
I know,
That's
you're
an
just going to keep
arbitrary
drinking
rule.
the entire time.
I know, but that was the first thing you've ever said in your entire existence that I agreed with.
Who, Brady?
Drawer?
Yes, not Drawer. I'm still waiting on Drawer.
Brady, Drawer, yes.
Either way,
So you don't agree
I
you
don't
should
actually
drink water
differentiate
between
between
each
the two of you.
Why not?
Well, he said he's never agreed with anything I said. I say a fucking lot.
Who said that? Gary said
That's
that?
true.
Yeah,
I've
Gary
got
just-
clear liquid. Does
Being
that
a
I
count?
have, wait, for the record, I have something that Gary just said that is verifiably false. No, he said that's the first thing
Don't
that
we
he
have
ever
to
agreed
drink?
with me, and I know that's not true.
Oh, okay, I agree.
And we all just drank, so we have to drink.
I agree. I'm wrong.
You were right. I was wrong. I apologize.
Where's the button?
I don't know. Should have it.
Oh no!
Oh, drink every time Brady flubs a production.
That's a technical
If you're
difficulty.
disappointed and you know it, leave the screen.
I just copied it over. Huh. It should be called Fladge Sorry. It should be right there. It's gone. Somebody came and fucked with me. I know they did because that's the only explanation. In another universe,
I don't
I
know.
probably did this successfully. In another
Regardless,
universe,
this is still a funny picture.
is that
Cider.
that's
That is Cider at one of his lowest. Yeah,
Every-
Cider, Rick
I've
Cider. That
probably
was
met
Cider
him-
at one of his lowest.
I met him probably maybe 4 to 10 times, and he pretty much always like that.
No, and I made the joke last time when you were showing that video, and it's like, oh shit, Cider is going to be going back to having the shakes for the third time. It looks like.
Well, he
Yeah.
had
I mean, that's a joke.
surgery on his eye.
That's
he
a
was all
joke.
fucked up. He was
I
passed
love
out in
the
the
dude.
chair 3 times, but he kept popping right back up. So I mean, he was fine.
I love the dude. He can be annoying as fuck, but people have said that about me, so I kind of like him in that sense. But you also can tell him that he's being annoying as fuck and tell him to fuck off, and he doesn't get really mad at you, much like I do. So I kind of like him and I hate him.
I'm amazed at how much
great.
they all drink. I can't keep up. I don't even try.
Oh, them faggots? Oh, everybody drinks a lot. I mean, it was party time, celebrating a gay day for faggot boys. So yeah, I think I heard.
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm gonna finish that sentence.
Actually, Cider's gotten more reflective lately. He's been
reflective.
I don't know, having like an existential.
He's getting extra sweaty, so he's got a gleam of sweat on him, so the sun reflects a little bit more because he's drinking way too much.
He sent me this weird text the other day.
I'm glad he stopped texting
asking me to reflect on what I'm grateful for, because I kind of live a charmed life, and he's been dealt a hand of crap.
Are you kidding me? People get you get what you put in, and people get what they deserve. Still, I ain't seen them. That doesn't count as rapping.
That's Kid Rock.
It's Kid Rock. You guys both hate Kid Rock, so. And that song is called Only God Knows Why. And so,
as long as it's got that honk of smoke feel, he's fine with it.
Yeah, and he could use a hair wash, like shampoo.
That's why they call it dirty blonde.
He could use a proper haircut. Remember, he either you cut his hair or he cut his hair, and I was trying to tell him, like, bro, like, you suck. Like, it looks terrible. He, like, missed a couple spots, and I'm like, you want me to get that for you? And he, like, almost ignored me. It kind of pissed me off, and I'm like, bro, like, I've been cutting my own hair since fucking, like, COVID. I literally just did it the other day. This is not the greatest, but I don't know I'm going to do it at the top, but my dumb girlfriend likes longer. My girlfriend likes my hair longer. I fucking hate it, but...
Yeah, because they don't have to freaking take care of it in the morning.
I've got a wedding next weekend, and it's fucking, I don't know what the fuck to do with this shit, but... I mean, I just lined all this up all on my own, freaking blind. Like, it's not hard to do as long as you have the fucking attachments. You just do the longest, and then you do the second longest, a little, just fade it down. It's not that difficult to just... I don't know. I don't think
I remember that haircut you're talking about. It looked ridiculous.
Yeah,
it was long in the back and then short.
No, there was a couple spots that he missed. You want me to do that for you? Yeah. I will gladly do it for you. And he was just like, it's like he didn't even hear me. And I asked several times, and it was like it's not like he even said no. He just.
I'll ask the girls in my family to clean me up, and they'll act like
yeah. So the back end is hard to do, but you gotta have two mirrors, and it's hard to left and right and different positioning it. Like, you got to sit there and go,
I do it by
which way is left, which way is right.
Is that really
I go backwards every time in the mirror.
No, you've got to like test. You got to test a couple times.
I'm all done. I'm good.
I know, yeah.
Right. No, I go over it and over and over it with the same guard until it's about even. But I do it away from a mirror. I do it outside, like just like a few feet from
if
here.
You're just doing one. I can do it blind. I can use my hand and just kind of guess. But you just probably do all one length, right? You don't fade it down. You just do one length.
There's my secret. 3-guard.
Homunculuses.
Oh, I know.
I just said homunculuses. That's not correct, is it?
I've got such bad cowlick, though. I've got terrible cowlick.
That's why I insisted on the plural. Because we're not talking about one homunculus. We're talking about homunculi.
Are we?
No, never have. There's a lot of mythology around homunculi that we haven't even touched. But all I was really interested in, it was as a test subject for potential alcoholic beverages when they were
let's go touch a homunculus. We're going to touch
all
on it.
Homunculi matter. Very true.
I'm getting a little toasted here. Yeah. Brady can just make his drink by hitting a button.
What a dick. Whenever he wants to drink, he's just like everybody else. Roll up.
Yeah.
I still want to drink.
Brady, give us a spin.
Okay, so
Brady, give
things
us a
yeah,
spin.
so spins. I was about to pull up my notes. So spins, we got to do spins. We got to pimp the number. Have we had any voicemails? I don't think so. I don't know if you want to repeat any voicemails from
Never
last
have.
week if they mattered at all. We
Nope.
already graved of the night. We already tried to get some breaking news in.
Yeah.
That's about our normal
Yeah,
shit.
what haven't we done?
I'm gonna electrocute it. I gotta shut this down. Be right back.
What? You got electrocuted?
Okay, bye, Brady.
Did you just say
I
he's
miss
taking
Brady.
his pants off? And did he just say he's going to molest a child? I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Yep. I was
He said,
17 years
I
old
can't
when I went to
resist.
France. Legal
Oh, your
drinking
gay
age in the
story?
United States is 21 years old. Now, my wife and her entire generation turned 18, were able to drink, turned 19, got the right taken away from them for 2 years, and then got to drink again 2 years later after being able to drink. How can you take rights away from citizens? That's
Easily.
screwed up.
I spilled. Everybody has to drink.
Easily.
Oh, whoa, you did spill. Okay, that's what happened.
Like any
I always wanted
rule,
to test my grounding in my
Nice.
asteroids machine. I guess I finally did, and it passed.
Whenever I
had
see,
survived.
Okay.
Everything
whenever I
rolled
see
right
like
out.
a list
And it
of
was the water.
weird rules,
Yeah.
Starting to
whenever I see a
remember why I
list
don't
of
drink.
weird rules or protocol,
'Cause I have
you
enough
know that the
problems
only
as it
reason
is when
those
I'm sober.
fucking Brady, I think he's getting a little toasty.
Brady.
Just talking to himself. Whenever I see weird
list the
rules and shit listed, I always just assume that some asshole fucked it up for everybody else, and that's why that needs to be a rule now. When I was telling my cousin when I was signing the shit for my apartment, and it was just like all these lists of like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, and most of them are like common sense, but it's like some dipshit had to have been so ignorant that they literally needed to write it down at that point. So it
Yep.
yeah, I forget what the whole point of that was, but that's the thing I just said.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Drawer story.
Yeah, it's a terrible story.
I know that's not on the official list, but I added it.
Yeah.
Also, I turned on a propane heater, but Brady said it was making too much background noise, so I turned it off just before we went live. And
Do you have a carbon
now that
monoxide
I'm
detector
drunk,
in that bitch?
it's a goddamn barn.
Yeah, I don't know.
So anyway.
You're still trapped in there with fumes. I don't know if that's hazardous or not.
Awesome.
That was the one
it's
thing
not
about
even
Easy's. We're
going,
going
but
over
I
to
don't
Easy's.
need it anymore.
Easy's with his propane heater. We
He's
would
got
always
a
crack the
burner.
door because we just didn't know sometimes. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I'd hate to be that. That happened at frickin' the Faster Horses frickin' festival, which my girlfriend and I have been going to. Never been a country music fan ever. They used to make fun of it.
Nope.
But I
Yep.
like that. The only country I ever liked was Kid Rock and Uncle Kracker.
Yeah.
And but I like that Hardy guy. Morgan Wallen ain't bad. There's a couple of people that I've learned to like. But she's a big fan of it, so I'm supportive. But there was a campsite with kids, and their parents allowed them to have the campsite. The parents were staying together as well in another campsite in another area. It was nowhere near the premises of the festival, but the grandparents said specifically, hey, like put the generator here because you want the exhaust to go away from whatever. There apparently was an adjacent campsite that there was like some girls that were sleeping there that they didn't want to bother them with the loudness of the generator. So they moved the generator. The generator was then spitting its exhaust underneath the camper. There was some shit wrong with the bottom of the camper where there was like some exposed area that the fumes were able to lift up. And they fucking, 2 of the kids survived. I think like 4 of the kids died. And even the ones that survived are like kind of partially retarded. They're partially humanucleids. Homonucleids. Homonucleus.
What an uplifting story.
No, but it's just kind of
drawer story. Great.
No, it's just kind of fucked up. But if you look that up, they like blame the festival as it being like the festival's fault, and like they had nothing to do with it at all.
No.
But it was just a weird
what
freak
sense?
accident. It was just a weird freak accident,
Yeah.
and so the parents actually the last couple of years have been going to the festival and handing out like trying to like spread awareness of like don't be a dipshit. Listen to your parents when they tell you carbon monoxide is real, motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any carbon monoxide deniers.
No, but
Carbon
honestly,
monoxide is not real.
If you were to take yourself out, I would say, garage at the car running
Old
is
wives' tale.
one of the easiest,
Oh
safest
yeah,
ways.
that's a great way to go.
Yeah.
Mhm. A safe way to kill yourself.
Yeah, unlike borrowing your friend's shotgun without his knowledge.
So
Ooh,
I was trying to do a
that
spin
touches
there
really close to home.
for the record.
Yeah.
I know, I keep bringing it up. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I love the guy, man.
I'll-
It's almost
You asked
that-
for a
it's
spin,
not
and I was
real.
supposed to do that.
It's real, man. It's surreal. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it happened, But I
Best
didn't see it.
producer
I
ever.
spilled my drink.
I didn't see it. Oh shit! Drink up.
That's not the right ear. Can't hear you. Well, here's your
Oh
spin.
my lord, that's okay. You don't
Why
need to hear
doesn't
any of
that
this
fit?
shit.
Oh, ridiculous.
Let's get a
Ridiculous.
spin. Let's not get a
Homunculus.
spin.
This is
All right, I guess Brady's out. No, okay, he can hear us. You gotta have your earrings in, motherfucker.
come on,
Let's
give me
guess,
something
let's
good.
bet. Oh,
That's
food.
pretty generic.
Oh my lord.
Food.
It is and it isn't.
Why don't you attack the
So
fat
I-
fucks in America that overeat?
Can I start? Can I
They want to
start?
lose weight. They need to stop eating
Yes.
food. It's pretty much that.
Please.
So I have not been to McDonald's in forever, and if I have, it's been breakfast only. My girlfriend and I were going up to visit her sister actually up north because that was Bear Lake, which is
Sorry, did you say up north?
past the 45th, the 45th
Yeah.
parallel.
Oh, he did.
Is the 45th parallel up north? Is that what you want to?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, we
Yep,
can
that's the cutoff.
classify that. So we were procrastinating,
Yep.
stopping to get some food. And then finally we were just like, fuck it, we need to stop and get something. And so we decided to go to McDonald's, and I'm like, it was kind of a joke, but it was the most expensive, highest calorie food with the lowest nutrients I have bought ever. It was way more expensive than it should have been. The calories were off the chart, which I don't care. I mean, look at me, like I'm felt like a motherfucker.
Fucking
But
amazing.
people,
Let's see that
that's
again.
how I know. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
That's
look at this.
fuck, dude.
Look at
Wow.
that. Look at that.
Jeez.
So you can basically eat or drink.
Every time
smoke
you want a
whatever the fuck
bang
you want.
drawer, you have to drink.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I
All
have
right,
a
good
weird.
job.
You
I'm-
notice Gary's the only one that
I
drank there
assume-
for the record.
Yeah, they
Right.
claim when you're
I
older.
I think you're awesome, but I
having
do not
more-
want to engage in sexual intercourse.
I do. With who? Me? You?
Gary's dude.
Us?
Gary just propositioned you, and it just didn't even. I just want to be clear.
There
Well,
are
I
no
just
food
wanna be clear.
items on the McDonald's menu.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It would be great
Even
to
the chicken ain't chicken.
reintroduce.
It's water.
Yeah.
No, I would say that they do claim that if you are heavier weight and you are declining and dying, that like physically dying, that you're going to last way longer than someone who's skinny like me. So like if I have a health issue and I'm like close to fucking perishing, I'm not going to last as long as somebody who's fatter. So
The
they may
irony, though.
be able to kick out of it. They may
That's
be able
like-
to kick out of it because they got a longer recovery or a longer time before they tap out.
But that's like in a survival situation where they need to survive off their own body, where you'll wither away first. But they're
Yeah,
probably
no,
gonna
for
die-
sure, but-
they're going to die of diabetes before anything happens.
Right? Yeah. True. I'm trying to give them a little bit of credit, but
Yeah, no. And I'm somebody who's skinny fat. I'm not in shape at all. I have no room to talk. But I know that most Americans can go on like a water fast for 10 days and survive just fine.
I don't like avoid a specific food group or anything at all. I mean, I generally do like salads. I do like broccoli and shit. I don't like go out of my way to eat this shit, but I'll
You
eat
put ranch-
fish, steak.
Ranch, cheese, and bacon on your
But-
salad like I do.
I mean, I'll eat. I like my ranch. I had fucking pizza earlier today, but I literally didn't eat anything for the most part all day. I barely ate, and then I had a pizza. Like that's, you know what I mean? Most like fat people, like they'll eat 5 pizzas and then have McDonald's and then Burger King and then some Arby's and then some Taco Bell and then they'll have a cake for dessert.
And
that's
drinking, but come to think of it, I haven't had anything to eat today.
Yeah, no, and that's bad when you start drinking. So that's my problem too, is I sometimes, because the calories of drinking supersede, they kind of replace your food.
That explains why after 3 drinks and a freaking quarter of a fifth, I'm freaking hammered.
Yeah, getting a little shaky. If you start getting a little shaky, you might want to go to the bathroom and shove your finger down your throat.
Holy shit, I want to opt out. If there's any type of record, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Nothing is off the record. For the record.
No, we are going to create 0 records here.
Oh, yeah.
In court. I killed him. Jury, please strike that last statement from the record. Act
Strike
like you didn't hear
that from the record.
Okay.
Stricken.
Right.
Never heard it.
Do you know who holds the record for most beer consumed in one sitting? Andre the Giant.
Well, that's not fair. I want per capita per weight liquor. He's huge. He's not a homunculus. What's the opposite of a homunculus?
He's humongous.
I'm sure there's a humongous. Humongous, right? That has to be it.
Yeah. No, nobody here gets that reference. And there would be only
Brady,
one person watching. If Jug is watching, he's the only one who would get that reference. That's what we call radio for one.
He was the funniest, besides Gary, of course, the host. He was the funniest person at your party.
Oh, yeah. Brady, you mentioned diabetes. Diabetes was invented by the military-industrial complex to sell greeting cards, by the way.
Diabetes.
When I make something up off the top of my head,
verifiably false.
Diabetes was discovered by
Wilford Brimley. Diabetes.
What rhymes with diabetes? Fetus.
So what is this episode was even supposed to be about? Like, what was the overall lying theme?
So my idea was to get Gary to answer everything and anything I've ever wanted to ask him. Just have an open AMA and drink, because it's like truth serum. A lot of times liquor.
ATM? What'd you say?
AMA. Ask me
AMA.
Anything.
Ass mouth ass.
All right. Ask me anything.
Yeah.
Ass mouth ass.
Ass to mouth to ass.
To ass mouth ass.
He'd never go ass to mouth ass. Brady, can you play my voice swearing?
I need to think about.
Yeah, you could just do it right now. Just say it.
Here we go.
Just say fuck.
Motherfucker, tits.
Tits, fart, dirty twat.
Here we go. Shit, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. Is that enough? Or shall I go on? Faggot.
Wait. Goodbye, YouTube. I forgot. It's an hour and a half we've been on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
They just kicked us anyway.
We've been banned off of Facebook. I can't post anything on Facebook. Anything I post, the links to the thing are just white. They blank it all out. Censorship sucks.